Hi, I'm Robbie Naish, and I'm one of the tutors at the Square Meter company, where we travel around the world teaching the Level 5 Diploma in Crowd Science and Risk Analysis. We spend lots of time over the last couple of years developing and working with different professionals to develop the course, and now we think that we've worked out a course that's going to be useful for not only planners and police and fire, but also operational staff who are going to be making decisions on the ground. During the course we work for 3 days, so the first day we look at different subjects that are involved in the event world. This might be emergency planning, this might be risk, but also some other areas as well which affect planning and for events. By day 3, we asked the students to develop some plans using the models that we've been teaching them over the last couple of days, and we asked them to analyse an event that they're interested in or an event that they're involved in. And the idea really of analysing the event is to identify any problems that may have been missed during the planning phase of the event, but also another way really to measure distances, measure entrances. Have you got an entrance that's wide enough to deal with an emergency? Do you have enough entrance gates to allow people to come in specific times? And what's the likelihood of how your event and how your plan is going to work in the event of an emergency? So, but like I say, by day 3, our students come up with a simple plan where we get them to draw on paper. The reason we get them to draw on the paper really is so that everybody in the group becomes engaged with what's being created on the floor. And then we ask them just really to put in arrows to tell us which routes people take in, and also different areas where there may also be concerns for that event. We also then ask them to have a think about some of the calculations that we've been covering on over the course, and we ask them just to test those calculations. So test them, think about what numbers you think you can get to leave an area in a specific time, and again, if you're not happy with those numbers, change the numbers that you want to use, make them higher, make them lower, until you've got to a point where you can say that's a reasonable time and a time that we think we could evacuate the site. Couple more. Just want to show you another little picture, and again, during the first day, we give them a little challenge where this is a 5-meter entrance into a station, and we basically show them a video where the video's got overcrowding coming into this area. And what we ask the students to do in their groups is to create and design a system that will allow those people to go into the station without being crushed or injured. And again, just showing you that way, and if I turn it up that way, again, that shows you here where the students on this group have designed a system where they come in using a Disney lane approach, and then they come into tubes or lanes where they can go through, and then into the train station and be fed out into onto the transport hubs. So again, the course is all about looking at problems, analysing the risk, taking calculations, taking measures, and seeing how they work. But it must really, one of the things that we're very, very proud of is that our tutors are all tutors with a background not only with the understanding of crowd science and risk analysis, but also practitioners in the field. So we're people who have been involved. We understand the things that can go wrong, and we can also understand all of the areas that a crowd manager needs to consider during a live event. So that's me, I'm Robbie Naish, and thanks for listening.